come get ready with me for work. I don't know what I'm gonna wear today. I think that we're filming some videos of like games. I don't think there are any like prank videos today. Maybe some cooking videos. But we're staying here today, as far as I know. And I really spent the weekend cleaning because my parents are coming down Thursday, and just for like frame of reference, it's Monday, so I'm excited for that. Haven't seen them in a few months, so yes, I'm ready for it. Now my sister's not even awake yet, which is kind of the beautiful thing about being able to get up early and just, I don't know, have the house to yourself, have whatever. But okay, let me see. I'm looking for my, no, I got milk primer, elf, and then of course on top of that, putty primer, because I don't know, I just really think that this mixture works well for me. And I know that there are gonna be people who are like, oh my god, you do your makeup so annoying. Why would you do that? And the answer is, I don't know. I haven't watched like a makeup video since like high school, since all the drama was going on with all of the beauty gurus on the internet. So it's been a little while for me. But I think I found something that, I don't know, works for me. I kind of wanted to do a fun eyeshadow look today, but every single time I've been doing them lately, I don't know, they always get so muddy, and I guess I don't know how girls do, or how people that do their makeup in general just like get the right shape down. And maybe it's just that like I have not done enough research for like my eye shape. I don't know, but like we went out for St. Patrick's Day and there was this rooftop concert going on, and I went basically as the green lady from New York. I was just all lime green that day. And it was fun, but my eyeshadow was literally just like, it was just on there. It just looked like I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And now is when I'm going to start getting more quiet, because I don't know, how do people like talk while they do their makeup? Okay, I lied. I'm a chatty Cathy, so hopefully this won't be too bad. I'm just gonna make a lot of really like stupid faces. And wow, starting off early. Also, obviously, I've got it's my mirror. Look at it. Here you are. Cute. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Okay, work today. So I guess I should mention, I don't know what social media network, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, service that this video will go up on, but I work with my sister, and her best friend slash business partner have like a Facebook page, and so I just kind of help out with stuff with that and making videos, but now I'm trying to get into making my own, hence this. I don't know though, I need to figure out, because, okay, this is also gonna be all over the place, but we both tried like streaming for a bit, and like that, right, that's the goal eventually. I'm a really big, I love video games, and I love watching people play video games, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll start streaming on Twitch. I'll start doing video game streams. But then, I don't know, it's just a lot harder to, not like, because you have to keep people's attention, but it's different than even like what I'm doing now, because this is obviously like going to be edited, and I can choose what goes in and out, whatever, and it's not like there's a chat that I have to immediately be replying to. This is also disgusting, by the way. This is way too old. All of my makeup is too old for me to be using, and yet here I am. It is a wonder that I don't know. I should be better about that stuff, but you know, sometimes girl just really loves her collection. And I say that as someone who, this is my bronzer. See how she's almost gone? If you guessed that she was from the year 2014, you'd be correct. And that's bad. But she works, and I don't get breakouts from her, so yeah. Sorry, I realize it's right in the way. Oh yeah, okay, so back to what I was saying. This job, it's nice because obviously it's my sister's best friend, and not that we were ever like really close before, which is actually really funny because we all went to the same like high school, elementary school, growing up, whatever you want to call it, and they have been best friends for literally like since middle school, and I think I've talked to her the most like post college, which is, I don't know, funny to me because my sister and I weren't friends, close, whatever you want to call it, in high school. We actually hated each other pretty aggressively. Like I said, we're all from the same place, so it is like, that's really nice. And so it started with my sister's best friend moved down here to Nashville. We're all from Michigan, by the way, small town in Michigan. So she moved down here first with her husband, and then my sister eventually came down after a bad breakup, and then I eventually came down after a bad break. And I don't know, it's been fun. We know a lot of people here from Michigan, which is actually really funny. I don't know why, but it's funny to me that, I don't know how it is in other cities, I would assume it's the same, but how it's like, if you find someone that's actually from here, like, they're a rare breed. you know? Everyone's kind of a transplant doing their thing, and that's what I've like learned a lot about this industry, is that everyone's a transplant. And I don't know why, but it's so funny to me, because it's also, I don't know, growing up in Michigan, there are like certain values and I don't know, things like that that I think are just pretty regular around there, and you go somewhere else and you're like, what is going on? Like, I don't know if it's a part of the like nearly Canadian thing that Michigan people get a lot, or maybe it's just like the Midwest niceties in general. And I like, don't get me wrong, I know people from southern states are like really nice. They're kind people that will just take you in, especially if they're like from here and from the deep south. But it's a different kind of niceness, because all that happens in the north, don't get me wrong, but there's also a lot of I don't know how to explain it. It's so weird being down here. People are still, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when driving is different. There are different manners on the road here. There are different manners for when you're in public here. Like, I guess that shouldn't be so surprising coming from a small town to like an actual city. But here I am, always kerfuffled by it. Okay. I'm talking, so I keep getting distracted. I think today I'm gonna go in with my make me look less flat. It's crazy too how I feel like I look really orange right there, but in real life I'm like as white as these walls, so you know, it's just kind of a whatever. This is so funny to me. My sister, I don't know, I feel like for a lot of people my age who grew up on YouTube, like I've always had the, I want to be a creator dream, whatever you want to call it. And like the most I had ever posted for a video on the internet pre this job was like my 10th grade Spanish final. And so now I have to post these other things to the exact same account where my Spanish final is. And I'm sure that it's really easy to delete something like that. I haven't figured it out yet. We'll get there. Because it's basically just video of myself and my best friend. Still my best friend. We made a Dora sketch, so, you know, what else were you gonna do for your Spanish final for our ginger white Spanish teacher? Shout out to Mr. Wilson. If you know that song, it was a song he used to play in our class all the time, and it's actually a really fucking good song. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna skip right past this. It's crazy. I wonder if, like, I mean, I do. I don't know how many things would be great, but I don't know. It's not like we do this for men, we do it for ourselves. Unless you want to do it for men, in which case, good for you, boo-boo. You do you. You have fun with this life. It's yours. Do as you please. If you want to be seen as an object for other humans, do it. Because fuck am I to tell you not to? Everybody likes being looked at like they're the shiny toy every once in a while, okay? think there's any shame in that. A lot of times you don't get that unless you, I don't know, actively look like super different from what you usually like go for, or you're like new somewhere, right? It's just been the interesting part about me moving here. It's like for some people I'm shiny new toys, and other people I'm obviously not, because like I know them, and I have been like visiting down here since my sister moved here like 3 years ago. So a lot of her people like I already knew, and we don't go out much, and it's not like I'm a boy crazy girl. I would say not even that my sister's boy crazy either. She's just more open to the idea of men being in her life, and I'm over here like we were at that concert for St. Patty's, and it is packed, right? Everybody's in their spot. We're in the literal back, and like get comfy with our little group of like 8 people, and I'm happy and vibing out, and then just like, I don't know why people love to encroach on space. Like I kind of miss the COVID rules of being like 6 feet apart, because there are girls that will come up to you and they're just like trying to push you as hard as they can, and like stuff like that is always funny to me, because I'm not a girl that's gonna back down to that stuff. Like, I'm gonna hold my ground, and then if anything, I'm going to shoulder check you as well, just to be like, fuck you. Like, don't do that to me. Sorry, I don't stand for it. And then there was this guy, and he was just like came out of nowhere, was not there for 90% of the concert, and just appeared. And he was, sorry, I was looking for my blush brush. My friend Drew is in front of me, and he's in front of her, and like he keeps pushing back and like stepping back, and it's like, God, like you're stepping into people. And the DJ guy who's like putting on the concert, whatever you want to call it, he plays like a Selena Gomez song, right? And is making a joke about being like Team Selena or Team Haley, and this guy turns around, looks at me, and goes, "Are we Team Selena or Team Haley?" I was like, what are you talking about? Why are you talking to me? 2, really? That's the opener we're going for? Okay, you know, I guess teach their own. And I was like, okay, well, obviously Selena, doy. And then he kept pushing my friend back, and she like just got pushed out of the way basically, and she came up to me and she was just like, "This is your chance. He's talking to you. Tell him to get out of the way." And I was like, I can't do that. Are you kidding me? That's so awkward. So instead, he just kept trying to come up to me and flirt with me, and I was just, when I couldn't hear him, and like, I'm not going to ask you 1,000 times what you just said in this loud venue. It's just not gonna happen. So he just kept trying to talk, and was like, I don't know. I don't know. It was funny. Eventually, he got pushed back, and my sister like came up and danced next to me and like pushed him, I don't know, further back in our friend group. And she's just like, "Do you want to continue flirting with him?" And I was like, no, Not a chance. He was a cutie patootie, but like, that's just not me. I don't know why. But, because there's, you know, it just, gosh, I don't even know how to explain it. Okay. Sorry. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with my eyelids. I always go for like a natural look, and usually it's more orange toned because I have blue eyes. But they're really more gray most times, so that's why I do orange, so that it like, they look blue. But most other times I just do brown, and I know it's so boring, and I was literally just thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna make a video about me doing my makeup and getting ready for the day. And it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna get to try out something new, and just... You see what I mean by muddy? Like, don't get me wrong, it's not gonna look like this, but... Oh no, dear Lord. It's... Who let me out of the house? I don't know. Is this why I don't have a boyfriend? Or a girlfriend? Probably. Probably. Is it also because whenever someone tries to talk to me in public, I cannot get a look of disgust off my face? Perhaps. That's on me. That's on me, I'll be honest. How do people do it though? Just like, yes, I'm gonna meet someone and they're either gonna be my forever or my one night. And I'm over here like, okay ladies, the car gets here at 2:30 a.m. and everybody needs to be in it. I need a head count of all of the girlies. We need to make sure we're getting home. I got water in you and Advil. And then other girly pops are like, okay, good luck, see you tomorrow. And I'm standing there like, huh? What? No man left behind. What happened? What happened to the original plot of the movie? What happened to the original plot of the movie? Original plot was girls' night, ladies' night, we're all together. And I can tell you, that's never how it goes. It hasn't been that way since college. And even then, it was only because I was in a sorority. Love those girly pops. Love some of those girly pops. Sorry, I'm looking at my... Ooh. Some of you can already tell which makeup palette this is. We ignore the person that made it. I have a lot of those makeup palettes that we're like, we don't talk about it. It's just better that way, you know? I do have a black in here. Again, a boring look is all I know. Cause why the heck not? And okay, this isn't obviously this isn't like a wing or anything like that. It's, you know, just a shadow of a wing. But I miss it because I used to be able to do like really good eyeliner. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was pandemic related or what, like me not going out for so long, like not having to do my makeup, that it disappeared. What is this? Do you see this? It's so muddy. Is it going to get any better? Genuinely? I don't know. I hope so, because that's like pretty gross if it doesn't, you know? Apparently that's all we can do is hope. Oh, dear lordy. Who lets me do my own makeup? And then I get girly pops that ask me to do their makeup, and I'm like, guys, you see what I do to my own face. Just because there is product there does not mean I know how to use it. Especially on someone else's features. Like, I don't want to make you cry because I don't know how to do makeup. Don't make me do that. It's like equally when my friends will be like, I keep saying girly pops, but as far as everything important goes, all my friends are girls, so I don't really need to preface that every time. I don't know, also the types to be like, we could do our like French braid my hair, all that, and I'm like, baby, I know how to do that on myself. I don't, like, yes, over the years from people asking me, I have figured it out. Is it going to look amazing? No. So please stop asking. But also, it's fine. Continue asking me. Because I love you, and obviously, I'll do anything to make you happy. Not that my friends will ever watch this, but if they did, I think they'd be laughing at me right now, which is all I can ask for anyway. Okay, less muddy, more smoky, I suppose. Maybe I can save this with a fun color, like, definitely can't do the purple. Purple would look cool, though. Ooh, you know how I told you guys that I do oranges a lot? Uh-oh, guess who's gonna use that guy, because the coppers, I don't know what it is. They just, I think they look good, and other people can say and or think what they want, and they will, so there's really no point in me saying that anyway, because everyone's entitled to their own opinion, unless your opinion is trash, in which case don't tell me about it. Why are you proudly telling people your trash opinion? Sorry, that was rude. Whatever. Oh my goodness, my sister and I are watching the new season of Love is Blind, and I had just assumed that she had seen the other seasons, but she has not. And so, you know, it's a fun little journey for us. And there are just these two girls this season, and I think we've come to the conclusion that it really is just one of them, but like when they feed into each other, mean girl energy, just the biggest, bitchiest mean girl energy. And it has really made me think about, one, the amount of times that I have been that mean girl, and I'm not proud of it. And then, gosh, I don't know. I just had us thinking last night. Which, what more can you ask for? Probably a lot more. Sorry. My brain is am Louis Stupido. Ooh, and maybe we relax with that blown out. Oh my goodness. I really should check this stuff sooner, but the fact that it's already at 30 minutes is killing me. Like, I thought, wow, I am super quick at makeup. Like, can you hear our neighbor that goes around on his tractor collecting cans? I hope you can. I hope you can. Brain work hard. Brain not work at all. Brain dry. Brain dry. I'll tell you another thing I'm not good at. Filling in eyebrows. Or doing my eyebrows in general. I know that a lot of I told you I wasn't good. Most girlies who do their eyebrows learned a lot in 2016. And then there were those of us who had eyebrows, thick bushy brows, but from far away, I look like I have no eyebrows. I mean, now it looks like I have one eyebrow, but so I never learned because I always assumed, I have eyebrows, they're there. And then I started looking a bit too much like Matt Smith. All the love in the world to that man. But some of us just need eyebrows in life. Sisters, not twins. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Maybe some eyeliner to top her off. I really am just so funny to myself. Again, I really thought that this is also the worst shade ever, so don't come for me because it's going to be wiped off and then real lipstick put on. No, I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't think it's that big of a deal anyway. These are the best pen, whatever you want to call them, eyeliners ever. Here's one that's like actually unopened, if it'll. Can I do the Beauty Guru? Oh, no, I cannot. Hopefully you got it from there. They're the best though. And the reason is because one side is a stamp, cute, not that I use her often, and then the other side is just, you know, your average felt tip. And I don't know, I appreciate that. I also appreciate the shape of this felt tip. And now I'm gonna go silent because I make a lot of stupid faces while doing my eyeliner. So no. I just gotta go. Sorry, that's my window, and there's just someone walking out there, and like I live across from a parking lot. And the Yeah, I guess there is a sidewalk on that side too. It just starts right at the parking lot, so it's weird seeing people walking from the way that, like, there isn't a continuation of sidewalk. I don't know if that sounds weird, but there's also just, like, weird stuff that always happens where I live. Like, nothing that's actually too sus, but it's just enough that a paranoid girly pop like me do not appreciate. Especially, okay, paranoid girly pop like me who has never lived in a big city. Like I said, came from a rural town. I went to Central Michigan University, which for the majority of people that are gonna have no idea where that is, just as it sounds, it's in the center of Michigan. And there's nothing up there but corn and casinos, Walmarts, and even then, you still gotta, like, I don't know, we were lucky where we lived, I suppose, because we had all that because we were in the college town, obviously. But, which is weird when you think about it, right? So everybody's, I mean, I would have to assume in other states y'all have heard about how, like, Detroit and Flint are, you know, the places that they are, which they're not that bad, but it's also like a know where you go type deal, you know? That wasn't the point of that. The point of that was to say that my college was in the most impoverished county in all of Michigan, and like nor Flint nor Detroit were in either, or like we're in it, just really far north, where the only thing for people to do is copious amounts of drugs or gambling. So, fun spot. We were known as one of the top party schools, except for the fact that we weren't. Like, maybe once upon a time it was, and I've heard that it's kind of picked back up, which good for y'all. I'm jealous that I did not get the same experience, because, for example, my freshman year at Central had our welcome weekend. I think we had, so in Mount Pleasant, where the school is, there are already 5 different police groups, if that makes sense. So we had state police, we had campus police, we had Mount Pleasant police, we had, wait a minute, state, campus, Mount Pleasant, the tribe, and then county. And they would bring in other county cops for our welcome weekend. And I think freshman year there were over like 400 MIPs handed out, and or maybe it was 400 public intox, and then like 300 MIPs, something insane like that though, where the cops would literally, like, I don't know, every college town has their main street, right? And just like every other small college town. Ours was littered with Greek life, and like that's where all the party houses were, of course, so that's where everyone's going. The cops lined up and like shoulder to shoulder, they covered the entire street from sidewalk to sidewalk and just walked down the entire thing of Main Street, and anyone who was in front of them got a ticket. If you weren't in one of the houses following the very strict rules that our town had, or like making sure you were on the property but not looking a certain way, you were getting a ticket. I lucked out and never got anything, which is magical, but every single time that the cops came around to the parties I was at, I was always on the roof. And I hid on the roof. So, which is also illegal in our town. Which is stupid. All I wanted was my grilled cheese on a fraternity roof. What's so wrong with that? What's so wrong? Wow, this conversation has really devolved. And I say conversation like I'm not talking to myself. Ow! I got my eye. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how much I'm gonna edit this. It might just get dropped to YouTube, to be honest. So like, I don't know what I'm saying. After this, I need to pick an outfit. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. It's starting to get warm here in Tennessee. We're like mid-tornado season. So the weather keeps being more temperamental than a coastal Michigan city. So lately it's been long sleeves, but also like long sleeve sweatshirt with shorts. I don't know. Oh my goodness, itch. Oh, I hate when your eye starts to itch and you just put so much crap on it. Also, my sister and I have been talking a lot about Botox lately, and she's like, oh, I want to stay all natural. And I get that. I do. I can appreciate that. But do you see the lines on my forehead? That's it. That's all I want to get rid of. I still would like to have like control of my face. But maybe like they can go enough that I don't have to worry about my makeup literally creasing in those zones. Excuse you. It's annoying. Obviously I still don't have my lip stuff on yet. I don't know where it's at. I have faith that is going to be a pretty neutral tone. Actually, I'm gonna put it on and then be back, obviously, because I need help with my outfit. Other than that, well, face spray. And like, people are gonna think I'm crazy because I literally douse my face, but it feels so much better when you douse it after putting like that much product on. Which is funny because this is nowhere near the amount of product that I used to use in high school. But in high school, it was just like 5 layers of foundation and nothing else. Like that was my lipstick. Ooh, I lied. I used a charcoal pencil like eyeliner that didn't actually have a line. It was just the top, and then ooh, heavy on the underneath. Oh, the good old days. when the girls used to look at me and be like, ah, I don't wear that much makeup actually. And then the guys used to look at me and be like, why do you wear that much makeup? I'm like, me. Because I want to. Sorry. Even just thinking about men, assuming that I do anything for them, I get upset. And I'm not a hate all men girly. Just most of them are pretty trash. Other than other ones I love. Other ones I love are the most cutie patooties that deserve the world. Sometimes when they're not being assholes. Okay. That's enough of that. Let's just the makeup bag that won't close. Okay. I'm gonna set you up different, but as it stands, this is the makeup currently. I know my hair is also looking crazy, but that's because I just put the spray in and it always hits up here first. So, be right back. I don't know what that is, sorry. Outfit for the day. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Like I said, if I could wear this, I would, honestly. But I can't. Because that would look a bit ridiculous with this makeup. If we're all being honest with ourselves. This is my closet, a part of it. Lots of jackets. I've got a closet over there and a closet over there. Shoes all over. Gorgeous babies. Sorry, I'm putting off having to get dressed because I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna wear. Maybe something brown. Brown would match with this look. Do I go preppy? Oh, perhaps. Like a little, it's actually a skirt, but she's cute. So maybe I'll wear her with, does brown with black work? Will someone like definitively tell me, because I want to know. But if not, as of right now, we're going for really plain with this and these. Maybe I'll find something to go on top of it. Idea. I'll be back. I think first step is tights. Just making sure they're not inside out. Which, these tights are so cute, but I need to go out and get a new pair of black tights because these they're not sheer enough, and I'm maybe shouldn't be, but am really proud of the tattoos that I have on my legs because I did them myself. I've done all of the tattoos on my legs, and it makes me sad that they don't get to be shown off when I do stuff like this. Okay, get these bad boys on. Like you can't, barely there. Gonna try to pull them straight. Skirt. I'm into that silhouette so far. Oh, hi. Baby. Okay. Here's where we're currently at. I'm in to, I mean, it's a plain black silhouette, so like, ooh, wouldn't be into it. I'm thinking maybe just some simple, I don't know. Of these guys, like maybe, I have my Mary Janes. Where'd it go? Oh. I just don't know. Oh, they both look so good as like working options. Okay, I'm gonna do these. I almost wanted it to be the other pair though. Okay, slide these bad boys on. My normal height, thank you. Thinking either brown leather, which checking this guy. Ooh, I actually don't mind it if I do, I think, a gold necklace. Something that will come out and over, maybe. Yeah, I like that better. And then for hair, I was going to go whatever. Maybe. Yeah, I'm into that. This is all costume jewelry that was my grandma's, by the way, which I think is just really funny because I got it from her basement of like play jewelry. But cute. Thinking a little cold clip. So I don't know. Maybe I will do plain like that. And then a good old here's what I think this looks cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't, because I don't have another option in mind. Put this guy down. This guy. And yeah. I think that this is the look. Easy. Thanks for getting ready with me. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.